So guys, welcome to KDP series part 2. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a secret for free. So guys, today we'll be treating keyword research in today's part. And let me explain why you need keyword research so much. Keyword research on self-publishing is very crucial, and that's simply because you don't want to go through the stress of writing a book that won't end up being profitable or that won't end up selling on Amazon KDP. You want to make sure that your keywords around that book you're writing is something that people are really searching for. And how do we go about that? How do we get to know if a particular book will sell? By doing keyword research, which is why I dedicated a part of this series to keyword research. So without wasting much time, the very first thing we need to do, of course, is to head over to Amazon website. So we're going to head over to Amazon website right now. I'm going to hit on Amazon, and then it's going to bring Amazon website like this. So what you want to do when you get to this website now, the first thing that you need to do is to come over to this point here and change the zip code. And the reason for changing the zip code is because now I already have mine changed, and I'm going to hit on done, showing New York. Or you can just hit on it, and then here you're going to type in 10001 and you hit on apply and then hit on done. So it will bring New York here. And the reason why you want to change your zip code to New York is because most of your target markets are from the US. So you want to focus on searching as though you are from US to know what people from US will be searching for, and then create something around what they are demanding for. So that's basically what it is. So you want to make sure that you set this to US so that you can be able to know what people are searching over there per time. So that is the reason for changing this. So now the next thing we're going to do after that is to head over to this point here, and we're going to change this from all. We're going to move it down. We're going to narrow it down to books. So now we're going to move it to books. And then now that has been done, the next thing we want to do right now is to now come over to Google Docs, open a blank page, and then what we want to do is, let me just make it bold. I'm going to type in title. I'll give it a little space. Subtitle. I'll give it a little space. And then I'm going to move to description. So now that we have these 3 words prepared, what I want to do now is I'm going to head back to my Amazon website. And now the very next thing to do is to download some extensions that will aid our search and help us know the keywords to use to properly drive our books to the right audience and get sales from them. So now the first extension that we're going to be downloading is called the AMZ Suggestion Expander. And what this AMZ Suggestion Expander does is it will help you, give you more options of keywords that you can work with. It's going to give you more options of keyword you can work with. So now I'm going to hit on this, and then I'm going to add to Chrome, but I already have it on my Chrome, so I don't need to add to Chrome. So for those of you that are yet to have this AMZ Suggestion Expander, you head over here and then you add to Chrome. Now that you've done this, there are several paid extensions that you can use, and those ones are very effective. But then for the sake of those of us that are yet to have the cash to use the paid extensions, I'm going to use the free ones to demonstrate, but then I'm going to give you the names of the 2 extensions that you can actually use to aid your keyword research on Amazon KDP. The first paid extension that you can use is called Helium 10. So that's what is boldly written on the screen right now, Helium 10. And then the second one that you can use is called Book Beam extension. They are not really that expensive. So you can always use those ones and you get better view of your keywords, so you know the ones that are profitable to use. But then now we're going to be using the free extensions. So what we want to do now is we're going to now download DS Amazon Quick View. DS Amazon Quick View. So that's the next extension that we need. And there you go. This extension will help you know how a book is doing. So if you know how the book is doing, to know if you create something similar to the book. So that is the reason why we need this DS Amazon Quick View. So I already have this installed as well. And now that we already have this out of the way, what we want to do is we are going to head back now to our website and start searching. Now let's even assume that we don't have an idea of the book to write at all. Let's assume that we don't have an idea of a book to write at all. What we want to do is just come over to the search bar here and then just type in a random letter. We can just say okay, let me just say R, for example. So R brought different keywords that are being searched. We're going to look through and see if there's anything that makes sense. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that makes sense. Let me just add a letter to it and see. Okay, I'm seeing something. Now I'm going to use this real estate books. I'm going to see what we can get from real estate books. So I'm going to just hit on real estate. And here are books that are about real estate. So now the result you just saw here is as a result of our AMZ suggestion expander. That was why we were able to get a lot of options to choose from. But now you will notice that under these books there are some informations here. These informations will not be here ordinarily without that extension, which is the DS Amazon Quick View. So the reason why we are saying this is because of the DS Amazon. You can see that it's popping up. The DS Amazon Quick View is popping up right here. So now what we want to do now is to now check out the BSR of these books. Now one thing you should know is that this book right here is not a book to work with because it has a very high BSR. The lower the BSR, the better the chances of selling your book. So you want to go for a book that has a low BSR like this one. This one has 7,554 BSR. So in subsequent video I'm going to explain in details what BSR really means, but then in order not to waste much time, we are going to work with this right now because it has a very low BSR. So what we want to do is we are going to take note of this real estate investing quick start guide, the simplified beginner whatever. So what we want to do now is we are going to now highlight this. Just highlight it, copy it, head over to this point, come over to your title here and just paste. Just leave it like that. And now you keep searching, you scroll down. This one has a very low BSR. So what you want to do is the book on rental property investing. So you are going to now select this as well. You do the same thing. So yeah, one more thing that I do after that is in front of it, I'm going to check the BSR that the book has. This one has 7,554. So I'm going to go in front of it now and I'm going to write hashtag 7,554. And the other one, I'm going to move in front of it. I'm going to write hashtag, what does it have? Hashtag 873. That's exactly how I do my stuff. So 873. So now that I've done this, I want to go for two more. There's a reason why I'm doing this, and I'm going to explain to you very soon. So now what we want to do now is to search for more books with low BSR. Okay, let me use this. This is for dummies. I avoid for dummies because this word is not a word you can use because someone already has for dummies registered, so you cannot use this word on Amazon KDP. So now let's just look for something that has a low BSR. Okay, okay, we can use this. So I'm going to highlight this and take note of the BSR, which is 8,184. So okay, now I'm going to find keywords around this to create our title and then our subtitle. So now this has real estate, this has real estate, this has real estate. So real estate is a profitable keyword that we're going to use. Now this has guide, this has guide. Now this has investing, and this has investing, this has investor. Investing, investor are keywords that are profitable as well that we can use, so we select investing. So what I'm trying to do is just a demonstration, so you just be the one to go in depth and make sure you do your proper keyword research. I'm just showing you how to do it. This is not the way I would do it if I want to do this for real. So this is just like a demonstration to give you a headway on how to go about your keyword research. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to now type in a fresh title. So I can just say a guide to real estate investing. Now I already have a title that has all the keywords that I've gotten from all of this. So under my subtitle, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to now say, okay, now this is a title. I'm going to now move down here, and under my subtitle, what I want to do now is I'm going to say how to become wealthy by how to become wealthy as a real estate investor. This is what I'm doing. Investor is a keyword. I use that. How to become wealthy as a real estate investor. I'm actually creating my subtitle from these three titles by flipping. Let me just say by flipping real estates. So now I already have my subtitle, and now that I've already gotten this, what I want to do is just clear this. So I made sure that I picked keywords from here, I picked keywords from here, and I picked keywords from here. So now that we no longer need this, what I want to do is just highlight everything and cancel. We already have our title and our subtitle. This is just, remember, this is a demonstration. So now a description. What I want to do is now go and get a lot of keywords, as much as possible that I can get. So what I want to do is, okay, the first keyword is real estate, comma, house flipping. Second one, third one, real estate investor, investor, that one again, a guide to real estate investing. So let me just use this once to save our time. So what I want to do now is I'm going to now head over. Now technology has made this very easy for us, so we can actually make do of technology rather than writing a long description. We'll just go over to ChatGPT. We'll head over to ChatGPT, and what we want to do when we get to ChatGPT now is to ask ChatGPT to help us create a description around those keywords. So what you need to do is you get as much keywords as possible that you can actually create a convincing description, and you are going to head over to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is going to help you generate the description. So what I'm going to do now is to type in write me an Amazon description with an Amazon description with these keywords. So an Amazon KDP description, KDP, okay, with this keyword. So all I want to do now is I'm going to just put in this and head over to where I have the keywords, select them, copy them, come back to my ChatGPT and paste. So what I want to do next is hit on enter, and it's going to write me a description. So you want to make sure that when it is writing you a description, you are reading through to make sure it's making sense. And if it makes sense enough that you know you can use this, all you just need to do is head over to your description, and then you are going to paste this in your description. So we're going to use that in subsequent videos. So let's just wait for it to finish writing what this is. Okay, now that he has done this successfully, we are going to highlight, copy and paste, highlight, Ctrl X, come back here, and what you want to do now is you want to paste it like this. So you already have this pasted. So now that we have this, we already got a very solid keyword that we can use. So guys, we have already gotten the keywords, and that is basically how to do a proper keyword research. So what you need to do is just make sure you go for a very low BSR. Remember how I showed you the BSR? Go for very low BSR. Look for books, and let me give you a tip on books that you can actually write and get massive sales. You can write on real estate, you can write on self-improvement, you can write cookbooks. Those books sell massively on Amazon KDP. So guys, do not sleep on this. Start following up this series so you can become a pro on Amazon KDP. So that will be the end of today's video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.